Good morning, everyone. Miss Brandy here. I just want to stop in for a couple of minutes and talk to you guys real quick about something that you're going to see in chapter 19, which that's what we're starting. Our lab reading today is chapter 19. And one of the things you guys are going to see in chapter 19 is the digestive system. So that's going to cover everything from the mouth all the way down to the anus, all the body parts and organs and things that aid in digestion. And one of the things you're going to read about is the esophagus. And the reason I brought this up is because they talk about something really interesting, something to pay attention to when you're coding. And it not only applies to the digestive system and the esophagus, but it also applies to other body parts. I'm sure you guys have seen this when you're coding, but it's just something I wanted to make sure that you're paying attention to. Okay. When you get to the esophagus section in chapter 19, and I'm going to be reading straight from page 507. Okay. They say that the approach is the first step to determine selection of the correct code. Okay. And what approach is simply what area of the body, when they're doing a procedure or when they're going into an area of the body, the approach is which direction or which area they go into. And one of the reason why they mention this with the esophagus is because it's very common for esophageal procedures. They can go in one of two ways. They can go cervical, a cervical approach, which is up in the throat, or they can do an abdominal approach, which is down the stomach, and then get to it either which direction, depending on what they're doing and where they're doing it, right? So one of the first things we want to look for in our scenario or our medical record, whatever we're coding off of, is what approach did they use on some of these procedures. Okay. And again, that is simply which direction or which entrance they used when they did the procedure. Okay. And they give an awesome diagram on page 507. It's figure 19-10. And that'll help show you a little bit. So definitely pay attention to that when you get to that in your reading. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, anything at all, I am always here. And I hope you guys have a really awesome weekend. Thank you for your time.